Yep. Do you remember those days when we were doing the HSC, guys and girls? The time is here again, and we're going to talk about starting the HSC, finishing the HSC, doing the HSC, and the ups and downs, some wholesome advice for some HSC students. Stay tuned.
Lovely Jade.
There she is. My little HSC student today.
First day of HSC.
Oh, the emotions are flying.
I can imagine.
The emotions are flying. Do you know what? I think the only normal emotion is one of like I don't think you go into this going, I've got this, I'm gonna smash this. Like, I think straight away you just have those reservations that have I done enough, and am I ready? That's normal, isn't it?
I think so. And you got to remember as well, as a kid, you spend your whole schooling life, and all you've been told is it leads to this one moment, to these 2 weeks of exams. This is the be all end all. And so it puts a lot of pressure, I think, on kids out there where this is all you've been studying for. And it seems to be that final, I guess, the countdown to the end. There is life after, but it definitely feels like it all comes to a crunch time.
How did you go in the HSC?
I did well. I was academic, but I was not probably the most studious of all students in terms of I talked too much in class. But I was always good at maths. I was good at numbers.
Yeah, and look, I think if you and I think the real measure, and I guess this is there's EQ, and there's your emotional intelligence, and there's your IQ, your intellectual intelligence. I think the real measure in life is if you're putting in more than you're taking out, and that doesn't happen on an anniversary date of one day. I think at the end of the day, if you smash your HSC or you don't smash your HSC, as long as you go out in this big wide world and put in more than you take out, it's always going to be okay. But if you're taking more than you're putting in, I think you could find stuff will be a little bit hard. And I just feel bad for these kids out there at the moment.
Yeah, it is tough. And look, some kids peak earlier than others as well. So what you'll find is some kids, like you said, who are very academic, they're coming into this. Yes, they're all going to be stressed, but the ones that are more academic are going to be feeling more ready to go. This is where they shine. This is where they're going to stand out. And then there's other kids that aren't as academic as well that go, well, I'm not going to do as well as maybe some of my friends, but it's not the end of the road. People peak in different ways, and some people peak academically, like you said, with IQ, some people with EQ. So I just think it's part of the journey, nonetheless.
It is. What's up? So Luke was a bit of a slacker.
Yeah.
Wasn't for him. Lisa, I think Lisa didn't do too well in the HSC.
Ah, interesting.
No degree.
Yeah.
What's Lisa got to say?
Lisa says, this is about Jade. She's scared, nervous, feels not ready. And I asked her, would she expect to feel any different? They've got this. It's so true.
There she is. Little Jade.
Proud dad moment.
Yeah, and I think as long as, and I know it's really funny because a lot of the stuff that you say to your kid is just so like, I don't know what that word is, but when the parent says something like, yeah, of course you're going to say that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just so typical, but they're the like tools that we were given in life. They were the comments that we were given in life, where, you know, you'll say stuff like, you know, you'll be fine. Yeah, sure, I'll be fine. I felt like this. Yeah, of course you felt like this. There's no like magic pill or anything you can do for these kids to say, you know, don't stress.
Yeah, exactly.
They come up.
It's oh, well done. And that's the thing. Like, and it depends which avenue you want to go in life as well. Like some kids that, why are you wanting to do well at the HSC? Is it because there's a specific degree that you want to get into? Because majority of kids, if you're trying to get a certain mark, it's because you want to get a particular degree that might go into the field that you want to work in. Or some kids go, well, I don't need a degree to do what I want to do for work, so I'm not really as fast. Doesn't mean both can be successful in different ways. And one thing I definitely found from work and from, I guess, going through the HSC, going through uni, and then working is, the truth of it is, as a kid, you think you know what you want to do, but you really don't know what you want to do. You really don't know until you're actually there in a workplace, going through that career path that you thought you wanted. And only then, when you're in the middle of it, do you realize, okay, this is right for me, or this is not right for me. School doesn't teach you that. Uni doesn't teach you that. You don't know till you're there in the workplace.
Do you know what I always thought, Michael? Like I'm a big fan. Oh, look, the Vote Yes crew are out today. What I always thought was, when you finish the HSC, you should be made to go and do 4 jobs in 4 quarters.
I think that'd be a brilliant idea.
So you choose, you know, go anywhere you want, but just go do some labour, and you work for 3 months in 4 different fields. Then you go do your degree. And I think that you would be applying your degree to something you love, because you've been out in the real world and said, I love this.
Exactly.
I have a dream.
I think that's exactly right. I think the ethos behind that's exactly what should happen in terms of when kids do internships, that sort of thing. I think it's great because getting that real world experience then really shows. Because, like, for example, with my degree that I did, I ended up going into real estate where I didn't need a degree for it. It was part of the learning process for me because I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly. I thought I did, but I didn't know. And so, and like Luke said there, be a hard worker. There's no substitute for hard work at the end of the day. If you put 110% of effort into something that you do, it's impossible not to be successful if you turn up every single day.
Yeah, right. What's Luke saying?
I spoke to a lawyer, said he learned more in a week at work than 4 years at uni.
It's so true. So, crazy, guys and girls, if you've just tuned in, we're talking about New South Wales. HSC has started today, and the emotions are high with kids. The poor things are nervous. The poor things they are well equipped. We do have an amazing education system in Australia and in New South Wales. So best of luck out there, kids. Any parting advice, Michael?
Don't let it get on top of you. Yes, it's okay to stress. Yes, you want to perform at your best with it, but don't let it break you either. The bottom line is, no matter what you want to do in life, even if you bomb the exams and do really well at the exams, you can still get to where you want to go. The path might look different to what you think, but you can always get to where you want to go. The next 2 weeks will not be the definitive end to it.
You know what? If there's any kids watching this at the moment, probably the biggest loser for a HSC is probably this guy. You're looking at me. And I went to a school called Cromer High School in the Northern Beaches, right next to DY, and my exams were appalling. I had a lot of fun at school, but not academic fun, and I was a little bit disruptive in classes, just a little bit, and got out in the big wide world and absolutely loved it. Didn't do a degree, worked really hard, looked after people, and the world looked after me.
I think they're the main values you want to take from it, isn't it? And Luke said it before, be a hard worker. And you said at the beginning, Mark, put more in than what you take out and you'll be all right.
It's really that simple. And, you know, the beautiful thing is I feel like every day is a HSC now. And I feel like every day is a test, and every day I've got to do my best. And I feel like I pull out of it my results every day. So work hard, do the right thing. So it's when I got out in the big wide world, it was daily HSC.
Yeah.
Every day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, it was daily HSC. And you know what? You can do better and better every day. And that's the beauty of life. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? What's he got to say?
So bottom to my HSC, work ethic and hunting work experience was the biggest influence. We're starting to see a common theme here. Mark Novak, school report, easily distracted.
Yeah, my teachers always used to say, if only he focused. If only he focused. Mark would have potential if he focused. Yeah.
But it's the focus on the thing that's good for you. You found your niche, you found something that you loved, and you focused on it. And look where you are. It's the same thing with the kids out there doing the HSC. You will focus, as long as you focus and work hard towards what you're good at, what you enjoy, you will do well.
Do you know what? I love that daily HSC thing. Yeah, what's Luke got to say?
Same as me, Mark. Easily distracted.
There you go. But yeah, like I do think, guys and girls, you know, it is very stressful for these guys. Good luck for these guys. Love from your family and friends to everyone that's doing it today. And and don't forget, this HSC will be for the rest of your life. Every day you turn up and get out of bed and put in more than you take out, and it'll all be good. Ready for the thing? Ready? Watch it. Where's my bubbles? Come up. There it is.
There you go. Well done.
Oh, you got it as well. All right.
Take
care.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck,
Thanks,
kids.
Mark.
Thanks, Michael.